Hey, YouTube. Listen, I beat the deer. I beat them. Look what I got. Let me get it out and show you. They always eat my turnip greens and my stuff before I ever get a chance to eat it. Today, I went out there and I got me some greens. I don't even know what they are. I planted 4 kinds. Planted rape, kale, collards, and spinach. I don't know what this is, but whatever it is, it's green and I'm going to eat it. And here's how I like to cook mine. You know, a lot of you, you have boiled your greens all your life, your collards and all your other stuff, and that's fine. There's not a thing wrong with it. But if you will get you a skillet, like I've got this skillet right here, and put your greens in it. I washed them real good. And put you some olive oil on the top. You can stir fry these things so quickly. Just put a little olive oil on it. We're going to put a little salt on it. And we're going to cut up, I'm going to cut up this half an onion right here real quickly. We're going to put it on top. And then we're going to turn it on. And we're going to stir fry us some greens. Now, I guess I could put on another onion because this isn't very much, is it? But it's going to be good. I can't wait to taste them. And just cut this real thin like this. That's all you got to do. Just cut it real thin, and we're going to put it right on the top, and we're going to put a top on it. It's like it's stir fried, but it's some other fried too, okay? And I know it's going to be absolutely delicious. Like that. They're just kind of long skinnies is what they are. Come over here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. When you just crumble them up like on the top of it like this, and all that flavor of that onion is going to go down into those greens. It doesn't matter what kind of greens it is. See how thin I've cut them? Let me show you. And that is going to make a wonderful flavor in there. All right, we've got our olive oil in it. I'm going to turn it on high, and I'm going to put this over it. And I'm going to, as George would say, I'm going to let her cook. I have fought those deer, though. When you live in the woods like I do, they come up out of the woods, and I saw some tracks out there tonight. And somebody, one of my followers, had sent me, a really nice wind chime. It makes a lot of racket. It was long column-looking things with a thing in the center that when the wind blows, it does it. And I fixed me out there a scarecrow. She doesn't have a head. She just got a dress on. But it's a real loose dress and flowy like. And so when the wind blows, it blows her skirt. And I've got a ribbon hanging on her that's got white polka dots on it. So it kind of goes around. And I've got the wind chimes. And I bought me some stuff. It's called it's a deer repellent. I don't remember what it was. But anyway, you just kind of squirt it around a little bit out there. And it stinks. So they don't like it. But the other day I went out there, and what happened was there must have been a rabbit that came up, and he said, well, hey, I don't mind that stinky smell. I'm going to eat some of her greens. And he did. Let's go out here and I'll show you my patch. Y'all aren't going to believe this, but my turnip patch is actually in my front yard because that's the only place I've got sun because I live in the woods. All right, there's my patch right there. There's my scare girl. she's something there. My turnips. It's not a big patch, but that's okay. And see how her skirt is kind of loose fabric. And so I just sprayed her skirt real good, and I went around the edges. And that white stuff you see out there like that, those are eggshells. And I did not wash them. As I used them, I just threw them out in there so they would kind of stink. because deer are real sensitive to smell. And what those do is they come out of those woods right there. See the woods? They just walk right out of those woods over there and walk right into that patch and eat their fill. That's what they do. They just eat it up. Anyway, this is my front porch right here. And you can tell it's just right there's my greens right there. So it's just right at it. Oh, I got a package. On Sunday? Well, that's odd. Feels like something close. Let's come in here and open it. We opened that package. I walked in here and these things were cooking up a storm. Come over here and look. I want to show you something. Now, you know, I didn't put any water in it, but those, I just washed them. And so those onions in there are making water. Well, they cooked down, didn't they? I'll be lucky if I have a little bowl full. I'm looking forward to it, though, I can tell you that. Let's put a little dab of butter in there. Don't you think that'd be good? Let's put about a tablespoon of butter in it. That'll make it taste extra good. Okay. All right. I'll put this on it, and I'm going to turn it down real low. I'm going to turn it to 4. Always put your top on it. That smother fries them from the top. All right, let's see what our package is. Sometimes, you know, they have a person that works on Sunday, I guess, because it's Sunday. And a lot of times they'll come on the porch and put it on, and sometimes they won't. I'm looking for my scissors. I don't know what I've done with them. Do y'all ever lose anything, or is it just me? Is it just me? All right, here's our package. It says Brenda Gant, so I guess that's me. Let's see who it's from. It doesn't say right there. Or anywhere else. Maybe it says it on the inside. Oh my goodness, it's some linens. How nice. Isn't that nice? Thank you. Oh, how sweet. They are so sweet to send this. I won't say who it's from because y'all don't need to know that. That's kind of personal. But it says, "Hi, Miss Brenda. I'm sending you a brand new set of sheets. We stayed at the Cottle House, and my husband has eczema, and the sheets got stained. So I feel it's only right to replace them. I love y'all." How sweet. Thank you so much, darling, but you didn't have to do that. We got all kind of stuff that we can get stains out. But now that you've said that, let me say this. You know, I always tell y'all about that soap that I use. I don't know if I've ever told you on YouTube or not, but I've told you on my Facebook page. And it really helps eczema. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I know that it helps. Especially little children, they get eczema right there, and they get, you know, right in there and behind their little legs. And that soap that I use, I don't know if I can put it on here or not. I don't know if they let me do that. But if I can, I will, okay? But you can go to I say it on my Facebook page and nobody gets on to you. I'm gonna make me just a little bit of pan of cornbread, I think. Y'all want some cornbread? I'm gonna make it in this little bitty teeny weeny right here skillet. That's probably about a 6-inch skillet right there. Put your olive oil in it. This is how you make just a quick little cornbread, okay? And I'm going to get a little tiny bowl, and I'm going to put a little bit of white lily cornmeal in it. I'm just gonna put this much. Y'all see that? That little bitty bit right there? That's all I'm gonna put in it. I'm gonna get me out a little buttermilk over here. And I'm gonna shake it up, and we'll just make us a little cornbread pone to go with our greens. All right, get a spoon out because we gotta mix it up. When you're doing it like this, you don't want to put much buttermilk in it. You want it kind of stiff. Let me show you. That's probably gonna be enough right there. I'm gonna make a little bitty, almost like a little fritter. Oop, didn't get too much. Let me turn that down a little. There you go. You want it just like that. Look at that. See, it's kind of stiff. All it is white lily self-rising cornmeal and buttermilk. That's whole buttermilk too. That's what I like. I do this a lot, y'all. If I got something that I want to eat and I want a little cornbread and I don't want to make much, I just put that in my skillet like that. Flatten it out in a pancake looking thing and it'll be real crunchy. I've got it on. We'll see what happens. Okay, look at that. What you say? Get us out a spatula and we'll be ready to turn it just a little bit. All right, let's check our greens. I'm gonna cut them up just a little bit, just in case they need cutting. Ooh, they look delicious. This is gonna be so good for me. We're gonna leave it on low. Let everything kind of cook together there. Let's turn our cornbread down because we got it going. I wasn't gonna make cornbread for y'all tonight, but I got to looking at those greens and I thought, shoot, I want me some cornbread. I want me some cornbread. I've got on my old painter's pants this afternoon. I've been painting some stuff back there. And then I just put an apron on over it because I got on a skimpy shirt. And I thought, well, I need to cover up a little bit. I'm going to flip it over. I'll turn y'all where you can see. I got my spatula under it. Flip it over to the other side. Cook it on that side a while. And we're going to be eating here in just a little bit. Okay, y'all, I think it's ready. Let's plate it up. There's our little cornbread patty. Let's get our greens up here. Talking about healthy. Woo, what you say? I eat a lot, but I eat healthy. Homegrown greens, sauteed onion, cornbread. My word. What? All right, let's go over here to the table and we'll sit down together. How about it? Okay, we've got our glass of buttermilk, whole buttermilk, our greens, and our little cornbread hoe cake that's really crunchy. And I am going to eat a little bit of pickled okra with it. And if y'all have never had pepper jelly on cornbread, it's really good. This is red pepper jelly, but sometimes I have green. These are some napkins that somebody made for me. They know I love cloth napkins. I don't use paper stuff. I save tons of money that way. I just wash these in the washing machine with everything else. So, we're sitting here at the table. And the Lord's provided this for me. And I thank him for it. And I thank him for the food that I'm eating tonight, and that he has given me some cornbread and some buttermilk and some greens that I'm not sure what I'm eating. I just know what I planted, and I imagine it's some of all of it. And I thank you, Jesus. Amen. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper jelly on top of my cornbread, right here on the edge. I'll drop some on the tablecloth. I'll have to give it a washing. I use it several times before I actually wash it. How good. All right, let's try our turnips. Well, I keep calling them turnips, and I didn't even plant any turnips. Look at those onions, how good they look. They're so sauteed. Can y'all see okay? Pickled okra. This is so good, y'all. Do y'all garden? Have you got you some greens planted in your garden? Lots of nights what I do is I cook me a little thing of cornbread and I crumble it in my buttermilk and eat it with a spoon. I love it that way. It's fantastic to me. It is. But anyway, y'all, I'm glad you're with me tonight, and I'm glad I beat the deer to the greens, and I hope they don't come tonight. Before I go to bed, I know nobody can hear me around here, but because I hadn't got any guests tonight, but sometimes I go out in the yard at night at my patch, and I clap my hands and scream and holler and whatever, so that those deer will run. And so far it's worked. So anyway, I'm going to leave you, and I'm going to finish my supper and make you a little cornbread like this. It's so easy. It's so easy. Just make sure you don't cook it on too high and that you flip it often. I flipped this one about 4 times from one side to the other till it gets real crunchy. Y'all have a wonderful night. And I hope the sheets feel so good to your little toes tonight when you crawl in bed. And I hope you're relaxed, and I hope you feel good. And I pray that you'll give all your burdens to the Lord, because we've all got them. We've all got them. There's nobody that doesn't have a burden. The rich people have burdens. The poor people have burdens. The black people have burdens. The white people have burdens. We all have burdens. But we all can give them to the Lord. And we can help each other through some of them. We can do what we can for others, and that's a good thing. Y'all have a wonderful night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye-bye.